Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Wealth Building mini class. I'm Millen Livis, your financial independence mentor. I guide professional women just like yourself along their journey to financial independence so that they can live on their terms and contribute to the causes that are important for them. So some of you may know that I spent about a week at the Buddhist meditation center recently, and I've learned all kinds of cool stuff there. So in the previous lesson, mini class that I taught, I shared with you our mind's delusions that basically kill our potential to experience peace of mind, happiness, success. So if you haven't seen this mini class recording yet, you can find it on my page, or you can find it on my YouTube channel called Millen Livis Channel Wealth. Okay, I highly recommend you to watch this previous training. Okay, now today I want to share with you 6 lessons I've learned about experiencing happiness and success according to Buddhism. Now, these are not teachings of Buddhism. This is my inference from the lessons I've learned from the experience that I had at the Buddhist meditation center, okay? So, lesson number 1, there are no inherently bad, broken, faulty people. Okay, some people just have enormous delusions in their minds that they operate under, and in your life, and like in my life, it could apply to maybe parents who were not loving or attentive or abusive. It could be applied to your boss who was not fair, not kind, not a good person in your mind, right? But knowing that you now know that according to Buddhism there are no faulty or broken people, just remembering or having an awareness that these people operate under delusions of their mind. Like I realized that my father did the best he could because he operated under the programming, under delusions of his mind. And that should help you to shift your perception about some people in your life. Okay, so that was lesson number 1. There are no broken or faulty people. Lesson number 2 I've learned. Every human being has a vast potentiality for experiencing happiness and success from within. From within. So in other words, we all have a potentiality in our mind that operates like seeds of consciousness. In other words, everything that you think, that you feel, creates an effect in the external world, like seeds that you plant. And then at some point you just harvest these seeds. So you can infer that depending on the seeds, depending on the kind of thoughts and feelings you experience, your attitude, your personal philosophy, etc., you can experience different effects in your physical life. Okay, so that's lesson number 2. Lesson number 3, you are not your mind. You are not your body. You are bigger than that. And that's why you can observe and control. You can observe and control your mind and your body. So just ponder on that. And something else that's also pertinent here. There is nothing permanent in this world. Nothing. So there is no point for you to spend your entire life creating a citadel around yourself, so you will never experience suffering or pain or disappointment. It will happen. It's most likely it will happen, because life is meant to be experienced. So from your experiences you can grow, and from these experiences you can master your mind and master your body. So that's lesson number 3. So, and I just want to be very clear, I'm just sharing with you these lessons. I'm not giving you all the tools that can be inferred from these lessons. That's a completely different story. We just, within this scope of this mini class, obviously I cannot go over all the tools. That's why I have all the programs and trainings that I offer, right? But I think awareness of these lessons will help you tremendously. So lesson number 4 that I inferred from Buddhist teachings. You, as a human being, have a power to engage with your imagination. So your imagination is a functioning faculty of your mind that you can use. You can ask questions like, what would need to take place for me to experience XYZ? You can imagine the reality where your particular predicament, maybe financial predicament, maybe health problems that you experience right now. You can imagine reality where they don't exist, and you can connect to this. You can live it in your mind, and that will create effect in your current physical reality. Okay, so again, remember that your imagination is a functioning faculty of your mind that is available to you, that you can use. Okay, lesson number 5. Your gracious and effortless and kind presence in this world is the greatest contribution you can offer to others. Your focus, when you shift your focus from your predicaments, from your suffering, from your worries, when you shift this focus from everything that is happening in your life to other people suffering, to other people predicaments, somehow miraculously you can help yourself with your attachment to your suffering, with attachment to your predicaments. So that's a very, very close to my mind lesson, or close to my heart lesson, I should say, because I believe that shifting the focus from ourselves, our problems, our challenges to others really helps us to feel lighter and to feel less worried and less attached to our own problems. Okay, moving along. Lesson number 6. The root of all our problems in life, according to Buddhism, all our problems lies in the uncontrolled mind. Again, let me repeat it one more time. The root of all your problems lies in our uncontrolled mind. The lasting success and lasting happiness and lasting peace of mind can only be found within. And that's why it is so important, if you think about financial independence and if you think about creating wealth in your life and be happy, it all starts with bringing your mind under your control, because like I said earlier, you are not your mind. That's why in all my trainings I always start with the foundation, with cultivating the abundance mind, cultivating the wealth mindset. Okay, and that's all the teachings that I experience at the Buddhist center, expanded my conviction that the mind is your control center of your life. Okay, so I hope you got the gist from the teachings that I shared with you from my experience at the Buddhist Meditation Center. I would love to hear from you what resonated with you, what questions you may have. Please put them in the comments. And I also have two announcements. So next week, I'm going to start a new series in the Wealth Building mini class series. I will be talking about money lessons that your kids not getting taught at schools. And if you're a parent or planning to be a parent, I think it would be very valuable for you. Please note that we decided to change the time for the mini class next week. It would be at 5 p.m. Eastern time instead of 3 p.m. We just want to see if it's more convenient for you. And by the way, let us know if you have preference for time, and we will see if we can accommodate this, okay? So that's announcement number one. Next week, Wednesday, 5 o'clock Eastern time, it would be a new mini class series about the lessons that you could share, you could teach your kids around money. And the second announcement that, and I'm very excited about this because in March, I'm planning to offer you a very powerful and free training called Think and Live Wealthy. This training will turn your life 180 degrees. So I am telling you about this training now, so you will maybe plan your time. If you have more questions, let me know. More information about this training would be announced in the next couple of weeks, but just keep in mind that something really, really cool and powerful is coming your way, the opportunity that is coming your way. All right, so that's all for now. Look forward to your comments, to your questions, and until then, stay peaceful, powerful, and prosperous.